All right. I don't know what the live video is showing, Nikki. Are we live anywhere yet?
Yeah.
Where?
Okay. So can you see Kevin? Like, is Kevin in the frame? Broads.
Yes, Kevin is in the frame.
Kevin is like fully in the frame, and I'm in the frame too.
Yes.
Am I in the frame?
Yeah, you're dead center. Hopefully.
Can you see my eyes?
Blink. Gotta blink, dude.
You gotta blink. Gotta blink. No blink detected.
And Kevin, for them to hear you on the video feed, you got to get up kind of like this, I think.
Why?
I did this yesterday. Even if you get back here, it's a little fucked up.
I know, but you got the sissy voice and I don't.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is the first episode of Chooch Nation. Basically, this is a Patreon thing for Mensa. So, they promised to pay my dues if I did a live podcast to Mensa Firehouse. So thank you guys very much for paying my dues. I was going to use my money to pay that fucking organization. So you guys want to do with your money what you want to do with it. Good for you.
But I'm contributing to this guy being in Firehouse?
Yes. Well, not we. Somebody is, but it's not me.
Oh.
But by the way, that voice belongs to Jonah, who is a member of Mensa and a newly minted stand-up comic. How you doing, man?
Woo!
Good.
Fantastic. And then the other guy, you may recognize him from the other podcast we did. This is KB Smith.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
And Kevin hasn't started a race riot in like 9 months now, right?
No, it was much sooner than that, but we won't talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. Kevin did only one open mic in his life. You got to tell that story, man. We got to lead off with that, I think.
All right, so here I am. I am totally stoked. So my first night, I got a tear in my eye. I'm ready to go up on stage, and it's open mic. So the first few comedians that went up are pretty decent, you know? I'm like, yeah, and I'm trying to play along, and they weren't ready for that. Then I'm like, oh, okay. Then all of a sudden, this beautiful African-American lady gets up on stage, and she just goes straight into Black Lives Matter, and I was the dude she was the maddest at. So I'm like trying to ignore her, you know. And
I think you're skipping some details.
No. I mean, this is how it started. So now I'm like trying to ignore the chick. So I pull out my notes and I'm reading across my jokes, and I get to a joke and I'm all, like, how am I going to pull that off? Oh, crap. She saw that and heard that. And she's like, you know, motherfucking saying in my damn freaking, you're disrespectful. I paid my $5. And I'm like, oh, geez, I am so sorry, lady. I am sorry.
She had just told a joke that bombed. There was like dead silence. And then out of the silence comes this, from you.
Yeah.
Like, had nothing to do with like her reaction to the joke. Like, you were so oblivious. She looks at you like, what the fuck? It's like, I know that joke sucks. You got to rub it in. You fucking, you know.
Yeah. So now I'm like really screwed. So she goes on again talking about my white privilege and all this other stuff. And I'm still reading my notes and I completely forgot she existed. And I'm all, oh shit. And she launched on me. She's like, you a disrespectful, you owe me $5. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I can't hold you right.
And I was sitting right in front of him going, yeah, you know, you kind of did. Because
I was a total jerk.
Yeah.
But the next person to get up, and then it was her great friend sitting right next to her, another African-American female who was pretty much a social justice warrior. And she starts laying into everybody in the room, mainly me. And guess what? I'm on deck.
After first lady went up and said, on deck is KB Smith, and I looked at her like, yeah, and she looks at you like, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to get you when you get up
there.
And
like, she's going to get me. You know, like, that's her whole thing is like, oh, I'm going to ruin your night. So I get up on stage, and I'm like, hey, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. This is my first night ever doing stand-up comedy, and I feel like I'm making friends. I am so sorry, ma'am. I never would have disrespected you, and I have all my friends know I have this little touch of Tourette's, and when something gets going on, I don't have the cool type of Tourette's. I don't have the fuck you, motherfucker. I'm sorry, I do breathe wrong at times, and I apologize for it. She stands up and she goes, "Thank you for your apology." I'm like, I'm just fucking with you. And that was the end of that. They got up, they yelled and screamed, and they left.
They didn't really yell. They stood for another 30 seconds. They're like, "Fuck this disrespectful mother," and just like walked out muttering.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to call them back into it either. You know, I was like, as they were going out the door, I was going to I'm going to let them completely walk out of the building before I say another word.
Yeah, you did better with your first times in stand-up than he did, for sure.
Oh yeah, I had a tough crowd, dude.
Yeah, I didn't have to use my privilege. So.
So I think Erik Myers is supposed to join us any time now, but I think it's funny that the guy who drove like an hour and a half to get here is here on time, and the guy who's sleeps here is late. It's kind of amusing, but anyway.
No pressure.
All right, man. So how you been, Jonah?
Good.
Cool.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. See, when I invited you to the podcast, I thought it was just going to be you, but there was somebody else at the gate when I came and answered it. Somebody follow you here?
Oh yeah, I've a stalker.
Stalker?
Yeah.
Good stalking. That's good stalking.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Stalking me over there. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm just glad she's real. I was like, they're like, Jonah's got a girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, is she in Canada? Or
She's on my computer.
No, I'm glad she's real. I'm like, yeah, good job.
We all are, man. Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Yes, Jonah's got a girlfriend, man. Good for you, man.
Cool. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, man.
Yeah.
So we're going to hear material about this? Because I know you're taking a stand-up class starting Tuesday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tell me, what do they do with these stand-up thingies?
Well,
I have no idea.
Okay.
I was told by my white friend that I'm supposed to give this other white guy money. And
Sounds like a white guy.
And then show up to this thing where there are gonna be a lot of white people.
Sounds good.
how do you know there's going to be white people, man?
How do you know that?
Because only white
How do you
people
know
have
that?
only white people have money. I guess that's a stereotype.
No, I think it's just more.
Nobody else could have money except for white people. You chooch. That's racist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Racist.
I think they're the ones printing the money, so that's why.
Yeah, but you're good with numbers. You can kick our ass anytime. You just like,
Bro, that's
watch
how
my
I-
accountant, motherfucker.
Well, that's how I figured out that you guys are printing all the money.
All right. Yeah, I started taking a stand-up writing class to work on some stuff that I'd like been kicking around. I wanted to like focus, and the showcase is actually June 15th. I'm not going to perform at that showcase, but he is. And
yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, unless you got something to do June 15th, you're not going to perform.
Oh,
But
I'll be there.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Hi.
What's up, Erik?
Sorry. I was taking my bath. From my hindquarters. I walk around and no,
Oh, it's fine. I didn't have a towel.
I'm just glad you remembered to put on pants.
I use Q-tips.
It took me 20 minutes to get these pants on.
Where do you use Q-tips to clean? Oh, no. That's bad.
That's a bad visual.
I know. But, thank you for not sending me any more pictures of your dick.
Dude,
You know, thank you. I
come
appreciate
on.
that.
You can only handle so much.
Searching the phone before I was like, can you zoom it the fuck
Already on
in?
the dip joke. Getting the start.
Well, we kind of...
It's difficult.
Am I walk again?
It's
Yeah.
difficult because it's usually in the shot with my body, so it's hard to send you a picture of me without getting my penis involved.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's part of me, you remember? It's
When
not,
are we
it's
when are we
not-
starting this podcast?
It's not something that my wife can detach, or she would have.
We started 10 minutes ago.
You did?
Yeah.
Why didn't you get me?
Because you were in the fucking
were-
shower washing your dick, man.
Thierrion, I was in the tub.
Aggressively.
I was aggressively washing my peepers and weepers. And my jeepers creepers. I scrub my ass once a year. I'm doing a Kickstarter.
Wow, lucky it's just today.
For 10
you know?
grand, I'll get some soap and a sponge. And you won't have to suffer. Suffer like I have. Holy Christ.
I think the soap suffers more.
Thierrion, this tablecloth. Thierrion has a Christmas tablecloth that is
my God.
disposable, and we've had this for like 6 years.
It's the only
Yeah, we got it
one.
like 3 years ago, I think. But I taped it to the table, so I didn't want to,
Last year for Christmas, Thierrion made pasta for 3 people, and I swear to God, it was like a trough.
That was
It
like-
could have felt if it could have fed a brachiosaurus. The bowl was this big. I was like, Thierrion, who was coming over here? Andre the Giant? It was horrible.
The Flintstones.
The Flintstones. All right, let's get this over with. I got to take my nap.
Oh, you need your beauty sleep.
All right, man, this is Erik Myers.
You've been going on for 10 minutes.
We've been like,
I was in the tub.
Eric, no rush, but Eric.
I couldn't hear you. I was pretending I was.
Well, here's the thing.
I was reenacting The Shape of Water with just me and the towels. Let's just say I ain't winning no Oscars this year, player.
No,
Oh, Christ. We're having fun.
as I say, we're starting a podcast 1 to 10 to 1. He goes, like, can I take a shower? I'm like, okay, quick. 5 minutes in, 5 minutes out. How much hair does he have to wash, right?
This dude has to run around the shower to get wet. I'm like, this is not going to take long. It was like throwing a chopstick in the shower.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like 20 after
dude,
1. I'm like, what the fuck? Did he drown? He slipped down a
fell-
fucking-
Do we have to bring my bald spot into this?
Fell-
Thierrion?
fell-
I think
fell
that was a
down the
low
drain.
blow. I know I made fun of the tablecloth, but now we're getting.
Like, where's Eric? Oh, he fell down the drain.
I fell down the drain. Pennywise got me. Pennywise got me.
All right, man.
I was attacked by Pennywise.
Little balloon came right
He gave
up.
me little boons. He gave me little boons.
Yeah, we're a little punchy because we stood up last night watching this guy up in the
yeah.
comedy store.
Oh my God, that was hot. That was a great night.
Oh my
man.
heavens, that was a long show.
That was.
Well, they all.
It was a great show, but the shows are long. In Hollywood, the shows are really long because they have what's called like a celebrity pop-in. So you have like 10 comics that aren't famous, and then a comic that is famous, just because it's Hollywood and they live here, will pop in. It's like, oh, they're going to do a quick 10 minutes, which I don't think anyone's ever done less than 30 in the history of the universe. And so they go up in the middle of the show, the best part, like the meat of the show, 3 or 4 comics in, when people are like primed, they've had like 2 to 3 drinks, right? And they kill, and then after that, it's like, it's hard.
And
It's hard to get 'em.
actually, I liked how it lined up last night.
Did you? Maybe I'm just paranoid.
He had Alonzo halfway through, and he kept us just absolutely enthralled.
He's amazing. Please,
And
he's
then-
fucking great.
Then we had you.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of like, okay, we all blew our wad. Now the rest of the people get to come up. Because that was when people are starting to leave and stuff. And I'm like, God, there's still some good people coming up. It's like, don't leave yet.
It is, but it's hard because some of those people are like brand new. Oh my God. If I didn't do the Comedy Store my first year, I think I would have like shit into my pants. I don't even know. Doing it now is intimidating, but my first couple of years, I was in like Winchester's Pub in Baltimore and scared shitless.
I don't know. Doing it. Like if he's not in the audience, it just feels weird. Whenever I do a show.
You make the audience, like, you get into it. You're like,
Yes.
whoa, yes! Woo! You make the rest of the crowd get into it. Because you're so excited. I think some people are a little timid, but you're so, like, into it that they're like, oh, maybe this is what we should do. And then as comics, we're like, yeah, we're doing good. Even if one person's laughing, the worst thing is when no one laughs.
Right.
You're like, I made a group of 100 strangers that probably can't agree on anything, all come together and be like, that joke sucked.
Well, I don't want to sound like I'm a Kanye West or something, but I've never seen the place when I'm not there. I just like having a good time. And it seems like, with Omer and the rest of them, they really enjoy having me there, and I enjoy being there. It's just like...
What does it have to do with Kanye West?
Kanye West made a statement that was so awesome.
I know, but what does it have to? What does what you said have to do with Kanye West?
No, I don't want to make it sound like I want to see myself, outside myself. It's like, no. I want to make it sound like I'm that important, but I'd never seen a club without me there. So that's my point.
That's like everybody and everywhere and everything.
Yeah, I know, but I make people laugh better.
He's saying he's such a good audience member that he wishes he was on stage while he was also could clone himself and be in the audience and clap at his own jokes.
No, I've never seen a club and how the people laugh when I'm not there is what I'm saying. I seem to laugh a lot.
So you've never seen videos of stand up?
Not
When you weren't there, like you never saw.
No, he is there because when we're watching the videos, he's
not
kind of
your
in the
stuff.
audience.
I don't watch
No,
it.
he even gets the comics on when he's watching it on Netflix.
I am not a heckler. I am a production enhancer.
He wasn't heckling. Hecklers say you don't really say audible words. You're just like, wow, yes! Then I got off stage and like we thought that guy in the front was gonna jerk off on you. And I was like, Kevin? I was like, he probably would have. You know. Yeah.
When you went up, the two people that were sitting next to my wife, they got up and they had left. And then she went to the bathroom. So I ended up laying across all the chairs like it was in a big lounge. And I'm like, God.
You were laying there?
I'm all, this has got to look stupid as shit. And then I sat back up, but I was laying across all 3 seats.
He was sprawled out like he's doing a Playboy spread. Playgirl, whatever.
And I'm like, no, that's pretty fucking low class. Everybody behind me can see me. I'm like, all right.
It's the Comedy Store. You can pretty much do whatever you want. I don't think anybody's been kicked out. I've seen bouncers throw people out, and it is like the craziest thing you've ever seen.
This is something relevant to the Mensa people. One of my Mensa friends got me a shirt that said, fuck you fucking fuck. I mean, she knows where my heart is. So I was like, I want to wear this on stage. Yeah, I sent you that photo, right?
That pretty much sums up your stage persona and also off-stage persona. Thierrion was so excited yesterday. He's like, I got a gift. And he opens it up, and his face is all lit up. And I think, I'm like, is it a gift card? Is it a beautiful thing? He pulls out, it's a cup that says, I didn't fart, my asshole blew you a kiss. And he's like, he was so excited to get this mug. I don't know. As smart as you are with Mensa, I can make Thierrion laugh. All I have to do is say, like, dingleberries.
Yeah, dingleberries.
Look at this.
Fart joke.
I can do fart jokes, and he will laugh.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
loves it.
Yeah,
Dude, you almost killed me like 3 times, like in the car. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you're going to kill us.
Oh my God, we had one joke. I swear to God, we did it for like 3 hours in the car. And it was like, telling it again is going to sound so stupid, but we were like, what was it? We were doing directions. It was like the dumbest thing ever. We were doing directions. I was like, make a left at Flappy Titties. Go straight down Uranus. Like, we did this for 3 hours and it never got old. Ever.
It was like, who names
I know
the
now it
streets?
sounds stupid, but it was just the funniest.
It's like, who names, what if you got like 10-year-olds to name the streets? Like,
That's what it was. Who names streets? Like when you build a city or a town, whose job is it? I was like, do you think they say they're due like Monday at like 10? You wake up, you're like, oh shit, I forgot to write the street names. You're like, dude, do you have the street names? You're like, yeah, Butt Crack Lane, Scrotum Way, 2 balls. We were just going, dude. I swear to God, I know it sounds very juvenile and stupid. Not that we're not, but it was we were laughing like our asses off. I swear to God, we drove to like San Diego. Where did we drive to? Like Orange County and back in traffic.
Yeah, that was like.
We drove to Fullerton because we went to that badass place that has those milkshakes.
Yeah.
That's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored, Captain Crunch
Captain Crunch
flavored.
milkshakes. That's why I'm so fucking fat. All those Captain Crunch milkshakes. I only had like 3 of them, but they were good. So they're like stood in my gut.
Are you still doing comedy, Jonah?
Isn't that what we're doing right now?
I mean, are you still doing? The jury's still out on that one.
No!
Are you still? What? I'm teasing. I'm the fucking. Do you still do stand-up comedy?
Yeah, once in a while.
Once in a while?
Yeah.
Where do you live? Orange County?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you do? The Anchor Bar?
Sure.
You do the Anchor Bar?
No.
No. Oh, you don't like Anchor Bar?
No, well, he has. I don't think he's done an open mic yet.
Why? You haven't done an open mic? Where'd he go?
I don't think so.
I did one here.
Oh, that's right. He did one at the Ha. That's right. Before we did at the Mensa thing.
Oh gosh. No, I love haha, but that open mic can be hard.
That is a hard group.
That can be a hard open
Yeah,
mic.
I had to pay money
Yeah,
to
you gotta
be
pay,
in
like,
it.
you have
Like
to pay,
that was so hard to pay money to
Why?
be in it.
I paid the money to be in a lot of things.
Yeah.
I prefer not to pay money for things.
Yeah.
Not racist if it's true.
I think it's like $5 for 5 minutes and $10 for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, and then like people like Sean Carrigan get up there and say, "Who's the dick does 10 minutes at a fucking open mic?" It's like, Sean, shut the fuck up.
That's how they make. I wonder if you give them like $100, you could just do like.
It's a whole night.
Here's a blank check. I'm feeling. We're gonna go deep. We're starting at day 1. I'm doing a 1. Have you seen Lord of the Rings? I'm gonna act it out verbatim.
An interpretive
Word
dance.
for an interpretive tap dance. I will act out all 17 Hobbit movies. Do you remember this part? Smog is coming. People are like, I'm gonna need some drugs.
Woo!
Open mic's always weird because you're performing for people that are like literally staring at their phones, staring at their notes, waiting to go up, and they like, you can just tell that they hate you. Like in their face, like you can feel the anger wafting off of that. You're doing a joke at a Bob's and you're nervous, and you're like, so anyway, I'm getting sorry.
We got a comment on the live feed. Jonah, who the hell took Courtney's job as your girlfriend? Your real girlfriend from Mensa wants to
Which
know.
real girlfriend?
Courtney.
Courtney? You mean the one in Texas?
Oh, you chooch.
He's like,
Pasadena, Courtney, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but his joke is like all white people look alike, so the one in Texas was also like you can't tell them apart.
Oh, I see. Okay. No, Pasadena.
They do all look alike.
You're telling me you can't tell me, TK, and Kevin apart?
Well, I can tell Kevin and you guys apart. He's tall.
oh, and good looking. That's a hard. Yeah,
man.
he didn't want to say it, but he was reaching for it.
My balls have been busted. Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, my girlfriend Donna.
Hi.
Yeah, Donna.
Nice to see you.
Okay, maybe Donna might want to answer this because we were having a discussion last night regarding something called the grand gesture.
The grand gesture, yes. Okay. Is this?
Okay.
I don't know how much I can talk about of this.
Okay, so I'll talk about it. It's like, okay, if he made, like, the grand gesture, like showing up with flowers or showing up with...
Rose petals.
Fuck you. Cunt. Anyway.
A big bowl of rose petals.
We're talking about, my friend's like a professional dating coach, my friend in Florida, and I went through a bad breakup, and I wanted to do like, in the movies, when the girl breaks up with the guy, and he does like some grand gesture to get her back, like in those 80s movies, it's like John Cusack with the big boombox or whatever. But I'm saying, my friend says, that does not work. If someone breaks up with you, they need a lot of space, so you literally need to ghost them and just no contact for like at least 30 days. This is what he is saying, but we're getting... And I damn sure I'm no expert on dating or breakups or anything like that, but that's what I was telling Thierrion. I thought that'd be more effective just because that's what he's telling me, but I don't know.
Is there a question?
I'm like waiting for the question. I'm like, yeah, he's not jumping into this answer. I mean, this.
Okay, does the grand gesture...
We got to fill an hour, so this question is
It's
going
like
to have a lot
interrogating
of...
Trump. We're never going to really accuse you of anything, but
Does the grand gesture work?
The question is it better to do the grand gesture? If you were to break up with somebody, would it be better to do the grand gesture or just have them like give you your space for a while? Is the question.
Well, not even the first time he asked you out, but if he... Yeah, okay. What was that? I'm sorry, I fucked up. I talked too much. Does the grand gesture work or not, I guess? That's the question.
That is the question. I think the question is, what am I talking about? Is the real question.
I guess so.
Well, there we go.
yeah, well, that was definitive.
No, the grand gesture does not work.
Thank you.
It does not work. You
Thank you.
fucking psycho. Okay? Get the fuck over it. If you want to have coffee, that's the biggest grand gesture I ever want to see out of someone that I just cut loose.
Right, you don't want them to...
I don't want that. You want to talk like civilized human beings? There's a reason why I fucking cut you loose.
Right.
Okay, or you cut me loose. It's because something is psycho going on there.
So you don't want a letter, apology, you don't want a bunch of hearts, flowers, none of that shit.
No, I don't want
That's
any
what I'm
of that
saying.
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And you know what? There's a 2-week cooling off period. It doesn't have to be a month. A month is a little long. 2 weeks. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't fucking
See, I have to deal
hang
with
out in
this shit
front of my...
every day. I don't even remember if we're still talking or
Hey,
not.
Dr. Phil.
I'm
Over there
scared.
in the
Don't
back.
do that.
Yes.
Well,
Is it not true? You just...
Nikki, nobody can hear you. The microphone's over here. Jesus Christ. The fuck?
He's like, I'm on my soapbox.
No, you just need to go. Just go. You have 2 weeks. Don't say a word to me. And then you can come back and say, about that.
What she's done.
So what about after the 2 weeks?
After the 2 weeks, you're going to have to start from day one again. And it's an uphill battle. If you ever want to get back together again, not a great idea. It's like you break a freaking plate and you glue it back together. The cracks are still there. Why don't you just get a new plate?
Okay.
So what you're saying is if
So
you
we have
sneak
an
through her
opinion.
window wearing sexy underwear, it's not appropriate.
Well,
No, what she's saying is that you should be an American and throw away broken things and buy new ones.
that's what she's saying. Thank you.
Okay, Nikki, how did you meet Kevin?
How did I meet Kevin?
Yes.
Yeah,
You have to have a microphone.
why do you have a broken plate?
Why do I have a broken plate?
Is he calling Kevin a broken
Because I
plate?
like kintsugi. Okay, and I fix everything with gold. and it make it better than it originally was.
No, because
You couldn't make me better.
because you're telling
Kitsugi, look it up, fool.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, you just let her up to the
All
plate.
right.
Oh my God.
Move over.
She was being good over in the corner, wasn't saying a damn thing. Now all of a sudden she's in here.
The only bun in a sausage party right here.
I know.
All right, Buns, listen to me. Because I heard the story about when you met Kevin. And, like, Kevin was already on a date, and you made the grand gesture of, like, kissing him while he was on a date with another girl.
Oh, my heavens.
So I don't want to hear this shit about how grand gestures do not worth. Because
Yeah,
he ended
they
up with
did.
you, so fuck that.
Is that
Hypocrite.
a great? Is that a
Hypocrite.
great?
We weren't dating yet, though.
You
You were if you broke up with somebody, does the grand gesture work to get that person back, right?
That was the
That
question.
was the original question.
They were not dating yet.
Initially, if you haven't dated that person yet, yes, grand gestures will work.
But
It's-
you, in your situation, you've kind of dated, I suppose we could say. You guys kind of squeezed a relationship into a sordid 3-day weekend in the desert. Not to put it so crass. Do you know those movies on at 3 a.m. on Cinemax where they're like, this has nudity, and you're like, I'll give it 30 minutes? That's the fucking what happened. Basically, all we needed was Nick Cage to walk in with a suitcase full of drugs or money, and that would have been a Cinemax movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So now you want to do this grand gesture of, can I even say what you're planning to do?
No! What the fuck?
You fucking brought it up.
Come on.
I just put up the body of a grand gesture and you gotta fucking die. I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Do you want this to, can I just say, no, you don't want me to say?
Bukkake is not a grand gesture.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
I just want to make that clear.
No, okay.
It's awesome, but it's not a grand gesture.
Those are Eric's jokes, right?
Those are my jokes.
What the hell are you doing?
Jonah's still looking at my
This
jokes.
dude will read anything. Is that an instructional freaking thing? You'll be here forever.
Well, he's been he's like a.
He's already.
Oh, now he's pretending like you can read it from the other side.
Well, Nikki's got his dick in her fucking purse. I mean, he's holding the microphone, right? Now Nikki's got the microphone.
Yeah,
Like, nobody talks about me. Ah!
She pretty much deballed him real fast.
I know.
It's like, here, Jonah, I'm taking that.
I'm taking one for all the sturdy individuals out there.
Sturdy.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
I got
photo.
called sturdy yesterday, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm sturdy. Sturdy.
Jesus.
Like
Who
the
said,
sturdy women.
what would I be? I'm fickle.
Fickle.
I think TK's planning to do a grand gesture with a girl, a woman that he had a tryst with, a thing with.
I can't even track them all down anymore. It's like just one chick after another, dude. Once he got
You
famous,
could look like this and have women want to fuck you.
Oh
It's
my
kind of
God,
amazing.
dude.
Or like you think they want to.
he
so it's
obviously
kinda-
has talent because
Well, you know, you can buy anything with a credit card nowadays. Do you take Discovers? Where do I insert the chip?
You're just jealous because they accepted me and not you over at fucking Capital One or some shit. I don't know.
he's like,
I have Capital One.
I should be able
It's a
to get
secured
credit
card. It's a sturdy card.
My credit card number is 325. I should be able to get anything.
My credit score is 100. That's perfect. Perfect credit. 100%. 100%.
Which just means jump on this bandwagon because the other banks own me too.
How do they even get credit scores? Like, what the fuck? 800? How do they determine?
I
don't know.
Dude, we could ask Jonah, but it would probably take an hour.
How do they get credit scores? And can you fix mine?
No.
No.
Can you use your iPhone to correct our credit scores?
Well, if you use an iPhone, your credit score is probably not very good.
I thought you were Asian, dude. I'm sorry. I thought.
What's wrong with the iPhone?
They can't use the retinal friggin' display.
Yeah, it's a bad financial decision.
It is?
Yeah,
I can search porn just as well with it as a Samsung.
Well, the phone does
but
do
it costs more. So,
I can use it. That's the good part.
Well, the phone does do. I mean, the iPhone does do the same shit as like you could get like a $50 like Virgin phone at Target.
Right.
So I guess in a sense it is a bad financial decision, but it's also you're paying for the swagger of having the iPhone. It's like a name brand outfit.
of having a fruity phone, basically.
A what phone?
Fruity.
Fruity?
Yeah, it's got a fruit on it.
A fruity phone. Yes,
Yeah.
it does have an apple on it.
I thought he was going to say, you can go down to Jerry at MacArthur Park, get a whole new Social Security number, a throwaway cell phone, and
I thought something was going to happen. So, Thierrion, I don't think you should do the grand gesture. I say ghost her, ignore her for like.
I say if you're gonna do it, you should have somebody video it.
Please.
And you might be able to get rich off it.
please videotape yourself.
Make a viral video. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, my God.
I like this.
Oh.
You'll direct it.
you
Who should we
doing
get to
these
play
fucking
Thierrion?
churches?
I want to see a groveling video. Just, everyone see the please.
You just want to see single people suffer because you're fucking.
Yeah. Well, let's go with that. Well, the wife's still here. Thank
You
you.
can break my balls 3 ways to Sunday, but I'm single and he's married.
That's right.
So single people got it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're having tons of fun. First of all, these dating apps are killing me swipe by swipe. And I think half the profile things on Bumble, somebody told me they were bots. They're like
Probably.
not even real people.
Probably, yeah.
And the bots don't like you?
The bots rejected me.
Oh.
That's how bad it is. I can't even get the fucking bots to hook up with me.
That sucks.
The only matches I get, I just sit there and swipe. Like swipe, but the only matches I get are like ads because they pop up. But when you swipe on the ad, it says you have a match, and I'm all excited. Then it's like Petco is
It's
10% off.
Rogaine, and you're like, hey,
Yeah.
what are you trying to say?
I have Rogaine and Petco, and we're going to McDonald's later. Me and the Petcos. Okay, so Mensa. How do you get into Mensa? I'm just wondering.
All right. Well, you take a test and you got to store in like the top 2%, which sounds impressive until you figure out who else is in there, like us two. I mean,
The top 2% of people that have taken the test.
Yes.
pretty much it. It's supposed to be like top 2% of IQ, but as it turns out, it's just the top 2% of people took the fucking test because there are much smarter people that are not in Mensa.
How much is the test? How long is the test?
It's 6 days. You go run through jungles and shit to take it, and
Run through jungles.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Is it a is it like an obstacle course?
it's like
No, otherwise he wouldn't be in.
it's like 90 minutes and it's 2 tests. One's the Mensa test and one's the what's called the Wonder Lick, which they give to NFL rookies.
You wonder what it looks like.
The Wonder Lick.
Yeah, very good.
I saw that on YouPorn last night. A+.
I wonder what I was licking. Yeah,
Wait, so you take the test and then what is it like the SATs?
more or less. Which you can get in on the SATs too if you score high enough.
And then when do you get the results?
Like 3 weeks later, they tell you, no, you're stupid and you got to wear a helmet for the rest of your life. Or
What if you don't get a Mensa? That's got to be so depressing.
Oh, man, that's Nikki's story, man.
I don't know what that feels like, but
Oh, did you try to get into Mensa and you didn't?
No, I got into Mensa, but I encouraged several people to put in for Mensa, and they didn't get in.
nobody can hear her. Nobody
Yeah,
can hear her.
I know.
Give her a mic.
No, what I'm referring to.
What happened, Nikki?
So I got into Mensa, and because I make everything look easy,
Oh, heavens.
I had some other friends that had put in for Mensa, or I had encouraged to put in for Mensa, and
Yeah.
they bombed badly. Like, wouldn't even tell me their test score bombed.
What?
And so I no longer have friends. And so I'm like, I'm not encouraging anybody anymore. It's like, you do that in private, It's like, if you're going to go take the test, it's like masturbating. Do it over there, and don't tell anybody about it. And then when
But take
it
pictures.
works out, then, hey, yeah, I got into Mensa. Look at that. But then that way you don't have this
Wait, let me write this
trauma.
down. Masturbate alone.
Yes,
In the
masturbate
corner.
alone.
Let me take these notes.
In the corner.
Yeah.
I've been doing it at the intersection.
On street corners.
People are honking at me, and I think it's an angry honk. It's not an encouraging honk. So wait, so they took it out on you that they didn't get into Mensa?
Well, it created this awkwardness, and so the friendship isn't there anymore because now they think that I know something that they don't.
Did you
And I'm
think they would pass,
I
though?
put the fucking milk in the cupboard this morning when I went to go make my coffee.
Right.
And then you gotta, no, that's the wrong one, Nikki, and you go and put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
There's nothing, there's no big secret.
So you thought they would pass though, like?
I thought they would pass.
And so can you take it again? Is there like a waiting period?
You can't take that specific one again. There's different ones that you can take.
Can you cheat on it? How do I do this? I want to get into Mensa. How much is the test?
Can you?
It's $1,000.
I don't think you can cheat on it.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
How much is it?
It's like $1.
It's like
like
40
$60
bucks.
bucks.
Dude.
$40.
It's the cost of a Xerox.
And say I had 2 or 3 or 4 Mensa people to help me cheat, would I be able to get into Mensa even if I
Oh, yeah.
if I can't
There's
really
stuff
read?
at Barnes and Noble. Okay, that will help you out. There's like $7 coloring books and stuff that will help you out with
Nah,
that.
it just, what I've heard the most is that
Can I borrow $7?
if you're a person that lives in the moment and you're paying attention to things like you are, you're an observationalist.
What?
You would
It's a-
probably do better.
Who said that?
What time is it? Wait.
No, so-
What do you get if you become a Mensonite?
Now you get the opportunity to buy Mensa gear.
Oh, like
And associate
outfits?
with peeps like us.
Yeah,
You,
chooches.
you get the opportunity to have your heart broken by
By every guy out there.
By what? Wait. So how? So once you're in Mensa, you can buy Mensa gear, which is what, like T-shirts,
You can buy
yoga pants.
Yoga pants.
They say Mensa on the ad, like those juicy shorts. You should get a pair of those.
Ooh, the chamois crocs.
Your single days are numbered if you got them bad boys on.
By the way, Courtney says she could hear Nikki with or without the microphone, so that means how loud that tells you how loud Nikki is.
I'm used to commanding an audience.
Yeah, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so what I was talking about when I got
By the
Nikki
way,
to come over here was Nikki was doing 16 weeks in Washington, D.C., so she's working. And Nikki cannot lie worth a shit. So I talked to her almost every night, and I had the boys at home while she was out doing her job. And one night she goes, "Yeah, tomorrow night I'm going out with a bunch of friends, and I don't know if I'll be around. So just don't try to call me. I'm just letting you know I'm going out with a bunch of friends." And that is not Nikki. Nikki's like, "I'm going out with Samuel Garver and this," right? And she names them all and what their rank structures are. And I'm like, oh, she's playing a game.
Okay.
So then she finally, after she takes the test, she's like, "I just had to have like my own time and just focus to take this Mensa test." And then they mailed it to my house while she was still in Washington, D.C. And I've got the damn thing, and her brother comes over, and her sister-in-law,
Yeah.
and now we're like, "Hey, Nikki, do I have permission to open it?" "No, yes, no. And we opened it up.
Oh, you actually
and-
didn't open it without her? Because I would have not been able to resist.
No, I did not open it
steamed it
without her.
open.
And I opened it up, and she passed, and
Yay!
and the whole room erupted. They're like, "Damn it! We'll never hear the end of this! Damn it!"
But Thierrion goes on these Mensa trips, and they sound like something out of Caligula.
Yes,
It's like a bunch of smart nerds get together, and then everybody's like skinny dipping in the pool and smoking crack, or I don't know what you guys are. These stories are like, I feel like I'm watching an 80s teen sex comedy.
Oh, it is.
It's like Revenge of the Nerds.
We had to take a break right there to fix this technical issue, but now we're back.
It's getting wavy.
It's like he has blue in it now, though. I mean, it's like getting old lady blue.
Blue's pretty.
At least I have here to get old lady blue, you fucking salt and pepper cunt.
I'm not even salt and pepper.
What do you
dude.
think of that? What do you think of
I'm
that?
like grandpa shit, dude.
All right, so Eric was asking us about the Mensons.
The Mensonates.
Yeah, the Mensonites. So what were you asking about us? Us, like we're some secret society, you know?
I don't understand. Is it just to like feel intellectually superior to people? Like, hey, I'm in Mensa, fuck you, you're stupid. Like, what is the point of joining? I'm not saying you shouldn't join. I'm not big a dick. I'm literally asking, what is the point of joining? Not in a sarcastic way, in like an informative way.
What's the point of joining, or what's the point of testing?
What's the point of anything, really? Let's
Yeah.
get really deep. What is the point of testing, but the testing is to join, so what is the point? What do you get from joining
okay,
Mensa?
so-
You get like 10% off at Barnes & Noble. Are there perks? What are the perks of Mensa? Why should someone join?
Okay, so personal story. The reason why I tested was not to get in. The reason why I tested was because it was the cheapest IQ test available for my mom to prove that I was retarded.
Are you serious?
That's a mom fail.
No.
It was cheaper. Like the Mensa test is cheaper than a real IQ test.
Right.
Really?
So
So you're saying it's a fake IQ test?
what's right?
Pretty much.
It's like a cheap IQ test.
Yeah.
It's like the McDonald's of IQ tests. So why? How much is a regular IQ test? 600.
600 unless you have it done by. Never mind.
And what is the why do you take an IQ test? Like, what is the point of doing it?
In case you're retarded, then you know you're retarded.
then you know you're retarded. But if you spend $600, wouldn't that make you? No, I'm just kidding.
Even so much more retarded?
Right. So if you
Am I
do it
stupid?
for
Here's $600.
Wait, is that literally people do it to see if they're mentally challenged? Is that the purpose? Or
well,
you're
it's
just joking?
cheap.
All right, so check this one out. We're going to get the Mensans all fired up.
All right, what?
So
They made me do this. Please don't come.
So the
Don't get
IQ
it.
is not a stagnant number. That moment that you got your IQ score is based on your age in months per year times the average of the people that are of your age. And that's how you get a real IQ test. It is bizarre. I've Googled it. I've looked it up. And
What?
so people are
Yeah,
like,
that makes no sense.
I scored a 126. And you're like, yeah, but you were 2. You know, it's like, fuck, you don't think your life has changed? So yes, your IQ does go up and down because it is it's based on your age in months times the score that you get.
So it's a relative number. It's not it's not static.
It's not supposed to be static.
What is it?
Because, like say when I was in second grade, I scored a 132. And they were like, oh my God, he's a genius and all this stuff. And you're like, yeah, I'm a genius the rest of my life. No, obviously, if you don't learn anymore, you're not compared against people of your age.
You go out there and bump your head, yeah, your IQ goes down. But I mean,
So you could be like, I'm a genius, but only at a 5th grade level. Like you could just tell people that. Like if I went to 5th grade right now, I would be killing it. I would be a genius.
Yes. I'm a
so why don't you go to 5th grade, man? Let's do that Billy Madison shit.
Like at nap time.
Some of that 5th grade A's. 5th grade A's.
So you still haven't answered my question. So you get accepted into Mensa, and then you pay. Is there dues to get into Mensa?
Yeah, that's why we're doing this fucking thing, because I don't want to pay my dues to these people.
And is it what is
these people?
what are the dues?
They're currently $80 a year. It's the most expensive Mensa dues in the world, or in the United States.
That's not that much, though.
It's not. Well, do you have $80 I could borrow? Thank you.
I'm sleeping
All right.
on your floor, Thierrion. Do you think I have $80? Yeah, but you have a job. I'm like a wacky artist.
You stood up
No one
last
expect-
night and put your foot in my mouth. Do you think I have choices?
Nobody knows what that means.
No one has answered my fucking question. Why do you join Mensa? What is the point? What do you get out of it? I'm confused. Just give me an answer. Anything.
Well, a lot of people join and they're disappointed. They're like, I expected to talk about science, and all you guys do is show your pictures of tits and talk about Ozzy Osbourne and blah, 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 So
Well, that actually sounds worth $80.
And the regional gangbangs are awesome.
Who wants to talk about science? I want to see
the
nudity.
regional gangbangs, the annual gangbangs.
Annual gangbangs, that's right.
Yeah, that's one you heard about last year.
All I know is when you guys go on these trips, it sounds like something out of like Sodom and Gomorrah.
It is. Yes.
What is this?
It's Total Drama Island.
It is, dude.
You guys need a reality show of just everyone fucking. Do you guys? So
The fucking people with oversized craniums just freaking bob and knob all the time.
no one still answered my question. Why do you join? What do you get when you join Mensa? What do you get?
What did you get?
I don't know.
You figured out you weren't retarded. I only took the test to prove that I wasn't that stupid. Like I figured I would score in the 90th percentile or something.
So you do it as like a hey, I'm smart, I passed this test kind of a thing, like a self-esteem boost, a bragging rights thing. Is that what it is?
It's like people call you stupid all the time. It gets on your fucking nerves. Like I want to prove I'm not stupid. I want to do take a test and prove like I'm smart than like 95% of the people. I didn't expect to join Mensa because fucking it's the top 2%, and my God, the Asian population is 5%. What chance do I have, right? So.
It does surprise me that it's just
That's
not
racist.
all Asians.
It is.
It's like, dude, obviously it's not being marketed to Asians for some reason, because if not, there should be 98% Asian. They just get in on the math.
If it was marketed to Asians, it would be free.
That would be the point. If it was free.
Okay, so you join. So what do you do once you join? You join a Facebook group. You get to go on these trips.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you're in the Mensa group, you pay your dues. You go on these Mensa trips. So everyone goes to Houston and fucks in some Sheraton.
Or Indianapolis or fucking Florida or San Diego.
I mean, is there conferences where like someone comes out and is like, "Hey, we're all the Mensanites have invented a new phone that can like teleport you to Jupiter."
No, you're not going to get any of that.
No, but we did do a comedy show where like 600 people showed up to see me, Jonah, Kate, and Courtney Sider.
All I know is like, you went to a Mensa with the smartest 2% of people, then you go on these trips, like, yeah, everyone at the pool was having sex, and there was threesomes, and there was drugs, and I'm like, it just sounds like an episode of like Bret Michaels' Rock of Love on VH1. I don't even know. That's
No, I was surprised.
That's a current reference. Yeah, it sounds like something out of like Motley Crue Behind the Music, only with like people with pocket protectors. It sounds like Nerds Behind the Music, but everyone's fucking.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying nerds in a bad way, because I'm not saying
it's
I'm
very
cool.
much like band camp. You know,
It's band camp.
It's band camp.
Band camp. It's like that
It's
movie,
band
Band Camp.
camp, yeah.
Band camp. It's like band camp. It's band camp. This one time at Mensa, this girl stuck her protractor in my pee hole. Jesus Christ. I think there's 2% of people actually take this fucking test, and then as long as you do it, they're like, yeah, you can join, and then
That's not true. We know people that have taken it and failed.
well, they were probably too ugly to go to the trip.
They're just like, yeah.
They're like, we don't want these motherfuckers at our hotel. I'm just kidding.
You remember why they?
We know them
it's the-
personally.
It's the only IQ test you'll ever take.
I'm just kidding, dude. Come on.
The
No
only
one's let
IQ test you'll ever take that has an STD test in it too. Sorry, you didn't pass, Mrs. Venereal Warts. Get out.
The good news is you passed. The bad news is you have hepatitis.
Titties.
You have hepatitis. That's hepatitis of the titty.
Oh.
Wait, I'm just kidding. You're people that pass. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you're very attractive. I don't know these people. This is why I don't do podcasts, because if I was famous, you're saying racist, horrible shit. I don't know what's going on. He's just saying the R word for people that are mentally challenged. Then people are going to snippet this. Then if I finally get on TV next year, you're going to be
It
like,
should be like, screw everybody, hate Asians. You know what?
they're ugly. Just a gif. Ugly. Asian. Retarded. Erik on the new family sitcom, We Love Jesus. Retarded, Asian, fat, titties, hepatitis. My whole fucking career is in snippets. You can't say anything anymore. If anyone asks me anything, I'm just going to be like, I don't know. You don't know your name? No, I don't know my name, because people with another name will get offended. Oh, so Erik Myers is the only name you can. I'm like, I can't. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Leave me alone. I just want to take a nap and be.
There's another Erik Myers in Mensa.
Yeah, there is actually.
What?
Yeah, there's
We will fight to the death.
There are people that will pay to see that too.
There is an Erik Myers on YouTube that is a motivational speaker, and our videos are like right next to each other. So it'll be like my video of me screaming about like Pop-Tarts, and then he's like, "Why you can have it all?" And then I'm like, "Kill yourself." I drank Mountain Dew with my butt. My movie's like me like putting boogers on my asshole. And he's like talking to children with like diabetes. He's like an actual like nice person. My video's like, you have a pee on a fucking homeless person.
You got mad at me for saying Asians today. Go piss on homeless people. Yeah, there's a bum right there. Just whiz. I mean, put it on YouTube, make it go viral.
I didn't say anything bad about the homeless person. I just said I was going to pee on them.
Oh, okay. Well, fantastic.
Some people like that.
Oh yeah.
Some people enjoy that.
You're doing
kind
him a
of-
favor.
You got to start with the ear though. That's where you aim for.
People are into all kinds of freaky shit. If you
they
Google
love
anything, there's like 100 videos of it.
Right.
I don't know who's doing what, but people have done it. Anything you can think of, people have done it.
For sure.
But anyway, the annual gathering, San Diego was kind of boring.
Really? 'Cause
Yes.
Houston sounded like. Where's the thing?
Until they
where
lit
There is no Houston, dude. It's Florida.
Where'd you go?
Florida.
You went to Florida.
Yes.
Is that where you set the hotel on Friday?
No, that was in San
Hollywood.
Diego.
That was San
Hollywood,
Diego.
Florida.
Hollywood, Florida. Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember because we were passing each other on the turnpike on the way in.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm confused. There's a lot of places you guys go. How many things do you guys have a year?
One is annual, but then there's like regional gatherings that are also once a year. Like they have one in L.A. There was one in San Diego. There's going to be one in fucking New Hampshire apparently.
Indianapolis.
Didn't we just
yeah.
have something in San Pedro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That
We had
was
the
the L.A.
regional.
gathering though.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make a shout out.
To L.A. and people, yeah.
Shout out, LA.
Shout out, LA.
Lamb.
It's like a nice 5-day weekend. Glam. So yeah, you should join.
I was the pub mistress for the glam event. I was dressed as a pirate and I made balloon animals for everyone.
Did you?
Yes.
That's why we joined Mensa to have somebody make balloon animals for us.
It sounds like just an excuse for just all-out adult debauchery, like spring break.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna make balloon animals and fuck. That's about it. And I'm all out of balloon animals.
Well, yeah, I missed the balloon animals in Florida for sure. I wish I would have had the balloon animals.
When did I get one?
Because you didn't go, because you were in the hospital.
Oh.
Remember, that's when you had
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't you?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Was that your attitude to me?
No, I was supposed to go visit him in the hospital, and I failed to go visit him in the hospital.
You chooch, Nikki.
Oh.
You said you didn't want to go at all.
The trick comes out.
Oh, yeah. Now it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
Now,
So that's the hallmark of Mensans is they fail to follow up on communication with their friends.
Or have any sense of direction.
Sense of
or
direction.
there's a lot of things there. Yeah.
But all you do is
Very
argue with these
eye-centric.
people on Facebook.
right, yeah. So there's people that want are paying my dues to get back into Mensa. There's a bunch of people pay twice as much to not join Mensa.
Can we outbid the other guy that you don't join Mensa?
as long as I get the money, yeah. Go ahead.
Like, okay, I'm up to 160 now. You don't want him in your club, guys. Don't outbid me.
Yeah, cool. If you give me the money, I won't join Mensa. Fuck it. If you're going to pay my dues, you're going to pay my dues, you big bunch of cunts. I fucking did the podcast for you, so pay up. I'll see you Monday at Firehouse, you big bunch of fucking assholes.
You can
Think
just
of that.
start off by, just putting him in Facebook jail. He's going to be coming in hot, dude. Just immediately put him in Facebook jail.
Yeah, the reason I was in Facebook jail so many times was because of the Mensa people. Now we're in the American Mensa Facebook group, American Mensa for Americans, right? But there's Mensans all over the world. There's Sweden and Germany and all that shit.
Oh, they're hot, too.
But shut the fuck up. Don't interrupt me. But all the Swedes and the Germans will join American Mensa and fucking say America sucks, and they'll rat on our memes. Our memes are offensive, and then we go to Facebook jail for that. It's why am I paying $80 to have these fucking Swedes who pay $40 a year come in here and put me in Facebook jail for 30 days at a time? I can't book gigs. I can't say hi to my friends. I can't.
You're in Facebook.
He is all the time, dude.
I am all the time.
All the
All
time.
the time. dude.
For what? What are you doing?
Somebody had his ass out calling people. I'm not calling people cunts. There's a picture of a cunt. Somebody drew a smiley face on it. I was like, oh, that's cute. That's a cute little cunt. So I put the cute little cunt up there, and I spent a week in Facebook jail for the cute little cunt.
Somebody reported you?
Yes.
I got reported the other day because
An adult?
Yeah, grown up.
Grown-ups do this stuff.
Well, no.
Why? Because of a picture?
Not,
They
not,
can't
not,
handle it?
It's not a grown up. It was a Swede. Okay, there's a difference.
They're overseas.
They're overseas. They're just out of reach to beat their ass. So it's they feel like they're safe.
But who cares what you put on Facebook?
These assholes do.
Yeah, there's...
The ones that are not smart enough to make it here.
But can't you just not look at your picture post, your page?
I would be fuck them.
Yeah, you could do that. But the thing that gets me is American Mensa dues are $80. Dues in Mexico are $16. So somebody in Mexico.
Yeah, but it's in pesos.
Who gives a shit what it's in? Get the fucking cereal box tops, man. It's why should I join American Mensa when I could join Mexican Mensa for $16 and have the same Facebook privileges as paying $80?
Yeah, but you have to have a fucking wheelbarrow full of pesos to freaking...
I got wheelbarrows, motherfucker. I got wheelbarrows, motherfucker.
$13
I got enough
in
thing
pesos.
fucking wheelbarrows.
That's a lot
You big
of
bag of
pesos.
shit. Where's your wheelbarrows?
Wait,
Fuck
so
you.
If you join in another country, you can go on any country's Facebook page?
Yes.
Mensa Facebook page. Okay. You get access to all of them.
Right. So if
So
you
why don't you go on theirs and send semi...
Why don't you put them in
almost-
Facebook jail? Just say everything they...
Because the other countries will kick them off.
No, you can't ban you for sending
So
offensive German things.
So the one thing...
who ever heard of an offensive German thing? Come on, now you're making shit up.
Why don't you just send dick pics to all the...
Dick
Because I can't-
pics and swastikas and just get them the fuck off your
Yeah, my
site.
Zoom lens is not that good. I can't send them dick pics. Okay, I have a small dick. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, and I can't reach over my big fucking gut to get to the fucking dick. Okay,
Oh, my God.
Understand? I gotta bang the shot off the mirror or some shit. Aim in the mirror and look.
So have you thought of just not going on these Facebook pages and saving
I
yourself
thought of it, but
aggravation?
yeah, I have, and I've done that for a month, and I've been pretty happy about it. And then somebody said, "Hey, let's pay his dues if he does this stupid shit." Thank you, assholes. I was happy. I hope
Okay.
you're fucking happy.
Let me-
fucks.
He looks so happy.
Yes, I'm happy.
Let me explain something to you.
What? Explain it.
This is his moment. He's the drama queen, and he's got his moment. He is.
You are a drama queen.
He is glowing.
You are a drama
He
queen.
is glowing.
Bam,
This is his moment.
Bam, bam, bam,
I hate hate these guys. I'm
Drama queen. And you got your hair starting to perm. It's a beautiful curly. He's the blonde bombshell of Hollywood. This guy.
Get out of my house! All you assholes out of my house! Podcast.
I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Enjoy your moment. This is your moment. I wanted to say I was here.
You enjoy aggravating people on that Facebook page.
Okay, fine. I enjoy it. People are assholes. They need to be aggravated. That doesn't mean I enjoy it.
You love it. You love it. You love it.
There's no two ways about it.
He fucking posts pictures. He's like, I can't wait to see who's offended. Then he jerks off and drinks his 805 beers.
He's like,
you're all a bunch of assholes.
He's like, all right, I'm going to take an Ambien, start jerking off, and see which one hits first.
You do it. You love agitating these people.
You do.
It's your hobby. It's like playing golf.
But my balls aren't too close to the holes, is that it?
No, I'm saying it's like a sport. You agitate them and you argue.
This is your fucking Olympics, dude. This
I
is
get
like
it.
your gold medal match.
I wrote I wrote 3 minutes of material last year just by pissing off people on Facebook. You understand that, right? My closer was written arguing with a social justice warrior.
If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I'm not saying
the thing
anything.
that you're running afoul of is that you write jokes about your experiences.
Running afoul.
You need to have other people observe how you observe a situation and freaking help you with some new insights.
That sounds like self-promotion.
Sounds like masturbation, but
It sounds like self-promotion. So you need me to come in here and tell you how you act so you can make jokes about yourself, you fucking chooch, because you don't know how you act. That's what it sounds like. I want to tell you I act like an asshole.
Unfortunately,
I act like an asshole. Come on, let me get your hammer.
Unfortunately, I know your act like the back of my hand. I'm like, God.
I know. Well, thank you for keep coming out. That's why I tried.
I'm there for you.
That's not one time. That's
Kevin rolls deep.
I know. I learned my lesson last year with Jonah because Jonah drove up from Fullerton and I had a show at the Improv and I did like all new material. And Eric's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Doing all new." Jonah drove up from Fullerton, doing all new shit. It's like, "Yeah, you bombed, you fucking idiot."
No one can do all new material. That's like if you were a musician, you're like, I wrote a whole new album this morning. And I'm like, no. That's not how you do it.
No, there are comedians that can do it though.
No, there's not.
No.
That
After
stuff's
30 years.
after years
Yes.
and years of practice.
The guys that can work a crowd
But
are magical. They've done that same thing with different looking crowds, and
but the crowd work,
refine it.
the crowd work looks more off the cuff than it is. They're just pros at doing crowd work.
Yeah.
They have pre-programmed shit.
Well, you heard the host last night talk about it. He's like, "I just wrote that joke, but it's going to be funnier." Remember? She was talking.
That's the oldest line in the book. I just wrote that joke. The comics love to break the fourth wall. That became a thing in like the mid 2000s. Like, okay, I'll cross that joke off the list, or that joke needs an ending. Daniel Tosh is really big at that. He'll comment on the jokes. That was a breakfast joke. That just became like a cool thing to do. But people do that now. They'll say a joke and then they'll comment about the joke they just said.
So she was lying to us.
I'm not saying. Well, it's comedy.
Someone go up to her and say, "Hey, you liar! Nice lying joke about liars."
Well, it's make believe. It's fantasy. It's pretend.
I thought you knew this comedy thing.
Dude, he's
I made $8 in my life doing comedy.
That's $8 more than me.
not
take $8 more than Jonah.
For your own.
I don't know. I think in that joke sequence that they're going through, it's like you're supposed to, in essence, take the person out of the reality by over accentuating one portion of the joke and then bringing people back into it. And that's kind of like, why would they even say that? But they were trying to set you up to get you where they wanted you to start getting ready for the next set of jokes.
All right, man. We're starting to fade here, so we're going to close the podcast by saying that the Mensa annual gathering is July 4th week. And Jonah and I will be on stage in Crackers in Indianapolis on July 3rd at the open mic.
Is that a racist place?
Yes, you have to burn a cross to get in.
Wait, Jonah's on Crackers too?
Jonah's on Crackers.
Congratulations.
They're just going to put a hood over him so they can't see him. I mean, he'll fit right in.
Yeah.
Crackers?
And yeah, I'll try to open my eyes. They can see your eyes.
Oh my heavens.
Have you ever tried super glue?
No.
And if you're in Las Vegas, you
Redneck translator on stage that every line you say, you just talk to the translator, and then the translator translates into redneck for you. It'll go over real well.
Listen here, y'all.
Are you volunteering?
Hell yeah! Someone pays my ticket to go.
Wait, you're not going?
No, those two are not going, which kind of sucks. But Eric's going to be in Las Vegas for the next 2 weeks, starting tomorrow.
I shall be.
Which places?
The storm drain area?
I will be at LA Comedy Club tomorrow through Sunday, the 13th, and then the 14th through the 20th, I will be at the Laugh Factory.
Awesome, man. You don't have any open mics, Kevin, so... because
No,
he's
I'm
been
just happy to be here.
He's just your bag.
We're glad to have you.
I gotta be a fucking fan.
Honey. Men are talking. Thank you.
Where is my sandwich?
Let me unbutton.
Oh, my heavens.
Sandwich!
Yeah, I'd like to see.
This is the end of my career.
And
Before it even began.
And Jonah is going to be performing June 15th at somewhere in Long Beach, I think, we're going to be showcasing.
Performing comedy? Or
Yes.
Sexually?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, there's going to, if he brings a sheep on stage, it might, who knows what will happen. But he's supposed to
He can be the guy
show.
that demystifies Asian porn. He see if he can prove that he doesn't have a blurry penis.
This is making me uncomfortable
that's the first
on
time-
several levels.
That's the first episode of Chooch Nation,
I feel
man.
like I need
Thanks
to
for being a part of
I
it.
need to go bathe
I gotta live with
myself
these
in the
assholes.
holy
You guys
river
get to leave.
Ganges.
You guys can leave. I gotta fucking put up with this. All right, cool. Take care, you guys.
Toodles!
Hellos!
Can we delete all of that?